welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and I have an unboxing today. So I have ordered a few bits during the AliExpress sale. They are things that I've had in my cart for a while, and I took the decision to, well, I cleared my cart. Most stuff I do tend to store in my wish list rather than in my cart. It tends to move to my cart if I really want it. And the first item has arrived today. So I ordered this on the 24th of June and it has arrived today. As I'm filming this is the 2nd of July. This is the first of a few parcels to turn up, and I'm rather excited because if I was only ordering one thing, this is probably the one thing that I'd have ordered. So let's get in it and then I will give you all the details. If I can get it open. So it is in a box and it is also covered in plastic. So I'm just trying to get that first part off so that I can slide the box out. Well, that's my plan anyway. Whether it'll happen, I don't know, because it is taped up all the way across. Ooh, there we go. And as you can see, it's a big painting. So to turn it round, ooh. So we have diamond painting, and then we have another language. High putty or something it says. High definition environmental protection. And then we do have some instructions, but they are all in Chinese or Japanese, I think Chinese. They're all, yeah, can't understand those. So, seeing as we know what we're doing, sort of, let's get this a bad boy open. And let's have a look at what goodies we do get in here. So, everything is all in one. And that is the box empty. And then, okay, this is the way we open it up. Let's get it out of its packaging, get the ruffling out the way. Oh, and we have signs of some toolkits. Excuse the plastic. We have a few toolkits. So this is a big painting. This painting is, I ordered it in the 150 by 75, and it can still be ordered bigger than that. However, the space in my front room, it's a good job I actually measured, won't take the biggest one. I did have the biggest one in my cart, and then I realised it wouldn't fit. So I've got 3 toolkits here. They have the plastic tweezers. So they are the black plastic tweezers. They have a standard pink pen with a 1-placer and a 3-placer. The very standard green boat pink wax and some bags. And we have 3 of those. I think it's only 3. Only 3 fell out anyway. And then, wow, we have a lot of diamonds. Now, as you may be able to tell, maybe not, maybe you can tell now, this is a round. Yes, I am trying to mainly do square. However, this seller does not do square paintings that I'm aware of. And I did really like this painting, and I did want a big one without paying a big price. So I do like working on rounds as well. So sometimes it's nice for a change. So let's move those out the way for the moment, and let's show you as much as I can, because this is a big painting and I am only in my craft room. Oh, it seems to have stuck to itself a little bit, but it is one of the clear covers. This is the painting. Let me show it you as it goes along. Wow. It has 2 different sheets of clear. Oh, and they do overlap. I was like that, why is it not sticky? They do overlap, which is why. And it is just a very big blossom tree. And I thought that would look amazing in my front room. say it is the clear cover, which means it is the poured glue, which means it will withstand the folding, and you know, the back of the canvas tends to be perfecto. And to turn it round this way so that you can see, that is the image. So it is a very big blossom tree. That's what I've decided to do. We have a total of 30 colours, which is not bad. And to show you the symbol list, this is where I keep stabbing myself with the canvas. To show you the colours list. Ooh, I'm reaching the sort of back wall in my craft room. And to show you the symbols, symbols are perfecto. They do have sort of a roundness to them. You can probably see it closer in this one. So there is a roundness to it, and then there's a darker colour behind it, but it's not the full-on black circle, which is good, because if you're off centre a little bit, it's got colour behind it. It is very sticky, which is good, and I think I'm going to be working on this one sideways, quite possibly. But to show you the details, I have actually loaded it up, but I'm just going to pull up the big image. So that is the picture. That's the picture, and I've ordered this from Qianzehui DIY, and it's the Fortune Tree Landscape, and I paid £25.67 for it, which for 150 by 75 is, in my opinion, really good, especially with the shipping. So let's have a look and see whether, because this is one of the clear covers, I tend to find that the ones with the clear covers, they're often the ones that the pasting area compared to the canvas size are not quite the same. But let's see what this seller is. So first off, to measure just the actual drilling area. Okay, so this is one of those companies. So the actual drilling area is 66, and the actual canvas size is just short of 75. So that is a little bit disappointing, especially when you're measuring for what the frame will be like, because you're not taking into account all this excess around the edges. But I do tend to find that that is the way with these clear covers. It tends to be the clear cover ones, they take into account the whole size, and then your drill area is smaller, whereas your opaque covers, they tend to just take the drill area. Well, that's what I've found. There are exceptions to that rule. So that's a little bit disappointing. However, seeing as I never found a frame size for it anyway, I'm just going to have to reevaluate the frame size I looked for. But the drill field is fantastic. It is very, very sticky, which is good. All these bubbles are in the plastic. They are not in the actual diamond painting area itself. And it does lie flat as soon as you start to unroll it, which is fantastic. There is nothing up with the back, which is good. So all I need to do, if I can get this to turn around, is let's see what the actual crossways size is, because it's obviously not 150. Now this is where I may struggle, and I may have to roll it up on itself as I go along, because my craft room table is only 200, and it has other stuff on it. Has lots of other stuff on it. Yeah, I have a computer in a corner, I have a silhouette in the other corner. So let's see how far we can get. Does my tape, okay, so my tape measure does go to 150, and the actual canvas size is 142 centimetres rather than being 150. There is a lot of blocks of colour, There is a lot of blossoms, but I do think for an image in the front room, you know, as like a big canvas behind our couch, I think it is going to look amazing. So let's get this folded up and let's have a look at the diamonds. Now, I am noticing there's no inventory sheet, so I may see if that is something that the seller can send to me. But can we get these out? Oh, once they started coming out, they all just fell out. Oh, got one stuck in the end. Okay, I'll fight with that in a bit. So yeah, this is a bit of a different way of packaging them. I'm not sure how many beads are supposed to be in each one, but they do have them in little groupings. So we can sort of, 819 is a very pale pink. That's one of the colours. So I can sort of stack up the colours according to the numbers, but I've got no idea how many I'm supposed to have of each. So my guess is I just check I've got all the colours. A little bit different. I have seen other people have purchased from this seller before, and they have received enough diamonds to do it. So I'm guessing we need to trust the process in that way. The colours are in no order in this bag at all, so they are just scattered. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, oh, that's 519, is I'm just going to get these all together in their groupings, and we'll have a look and see what colours we've got. So I'll pop you on, well, I'll pause you, I think, because I think this is going to take a while. And I'll get my little groupings together and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so I've counted all the colours. I'm supposed to have 30 colours. I actually have 31. There is one bag that is not showing as on the key. So hopefully that's not instead of something I do need, but I have an extra bag around. But I do have all the 30 colours that I need. So what I have done is I have gone through and marked down how many packets of each I've got. This is partly ready for my preparation because I am going to be using different storage to what I normally do. So of 150 I have 2, 153 I've got 7, I've got 4 of 154, but then 161 I have 34. So we've got quite a lot of that colour. 168 14. 310, only 12 bags, gotta be a winner. 317, 14 and 318, 20. Then I've got 10 of 519, 8 of 612 and 4 of 645. Only 3 of 720, so that's a little pop of colour. 9 of 794 and 16 of 799. Of 817 I've only got 4, but then 819 I do have 36. So there is a lot of that pale pink. It's not the most of one colour that I have, but between that one, the blue one, and the one that's coming up, they are quite high. 823 I only have 1 of that, which is quite a deep blue. 842 12. 898 is 8. 926, this is the one that I have 48 of, which makes me happy because I love that colour, and that is what I envisioned the background of it being mainly. 934 we have 2, 9756, 3328 we have 2, 3371 we have 6, and then 3727, which is another type of pink, we have 10 of those to add some nice pops in with the other ones. 3750 we have 6, and then 3752, which is this pale blue, we have 15. 3835 we have 6, 3860 we have 10, and then lastly 3865, which is more of a creamy white, we have 23 of those. So I've marked down to say how many I have of each, so that I can get my diamond painting prepped shortly, and that will make things a little bit easier. I don't know if I have the right amount because there's no inventory sheet, there's no checking it off. All I have is the key, so that's all I've got, is the key to tell me what numbers I should have. I know I have an extra, so we'll see how this one turns out. But I'm going to get this one prepped shortly because I actually finished a diamond painting last night, which I'll review shortly, but that was my last diamond painting. So this one I am eager to get going on. Not quite sure how I'm going to label this one up yet. I might look at taking an image of the key and possibly using that to label my pots. I might actually just cut out the key itself. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, stay tuned when I get my diamonds all prepped for this. But thank you for watching this unboxing. I will try and remember to put the link down below. If for any reason I've not, ask for it. That'll then remind me and I'll put it there for everybody else. But this was £25.67, which is an absolute bargain, if it'll focus. And that's from Qianzehui DIY store. It's the Fortune Tree Landscape, and I got it in 150 by 75, which is the canvas size. So if I remember rightly, it was about 142, 143 by 66 is what it turned out as. Rewind this video if you want to find out the exact sizes, because I did measure it. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the way that turned out. I was struggling to find a picture frame size anyway. Though I would have just had to add a mount, which would have been entertaining if I'd found one in the exact canvas size. But I can't wait to get started on this one. I'm looking forward to having this one up in the front room. So thank you so much for joining me, and come back when I get myself prepped on this one. I am going to be using a different type of storage, so if you've watched my prep videos before, this one might be a little bit different. I've used it once before, but it's definitely different from my usual storage. But thanks for watching. I'll speak to you all again soon.